What is up, Danny Hand? I am Michael Gaetano Marino.
And I'm Jackson Kilduff. And
This is JV Tiger Talk. Hey, Hand, what kind of car you guys drive?
I don't know about you guys, but I drive a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Is that electric, killer?
No, it guzzles gas. I'm broke. I'm giving all my money to Big Oil.
Too bad it's not electric. You should give it to Big Elon and his Doge. Let's take it to Caleb and Dan to hear more about electric cars.
You've probably been noticing more EVs on the road lately. They're great for the environment.
Oh yeah, man, I really do love my Tesla.
But how will we be able to keep up with the increasing energy needs? Getting the energy for these cars can start to be an issue once the majority of the cars are electric. One way to solve it is with nuclear energy.
I'm Jose Figuera. I'm a senior reactor operator, currently unit supervisor for the number 3 reactor at Millstone.
We asked Jose Figuera and others if they think that electric cars will be powered by nuclear in the future.
I think there's huge potential for those.
And do you think that nuclear energy will be the main source of energy in the future?
It is one of the top ways we generate what's called base load. But there's always a base load that's the grid always requires, and that's mostly, especially in this part of the country, satisfied by nuclear, only because they run at 100% all the time, predictably and reliably. Nuclear has that advantage of it can generate large amounts of energy pretty much whenever you need it to, and reliably.
Nuclear energy can be the main source of energy in the future. Tesla is one of the many electric car brands that have multiplied their sales in the past years. Which ones will be next? From outside Daniel Hand, this is Daniel Tornos reporting.
That was electric.
Now, Danny Hand, let's get serious for a moment.
Bring the camera in closer.
Even closer now. Let's hear it from Max, Aiden, and Jack about a tragic loss in the Hand and Madison community.
For onlookers, this may just seem like another Sunday car show. But for those in attendance, it's a memorial service. Mark Palumbo Jr. tragically lost his life on October 9th in a wrong-way collision.
Born in Madison, he went to school in Madison. He's worked with me for 25 years here, even though we've been here for 44 years. He also had his own detailing business that he converted his garage at home into. And your kids, you see them on the weekends or with the grandkids or whatever, you work with them every day. So it was especially hard for us.
Alongside his exceptional personality, Mark was also a dedicated father.
He was a great dad. He was full of tattoos. I don't know where he got that from. Motorcycles and cars and football. He played football at Hand. And, you would think he'd be a guy's guy. And he's like such a girl dad. It was amazing. Amazing. He took them to his car shows with him. They had their own little setup on the side and, with the canopy, and they'd have their snacks. And every weekend they went to their car shows and they loved it. Any free time that he wasn't working, he was with the girls.
In Connecticut, wrong-way collisions have skyrocketed, totaling 13 deaths in 2024 alone.
Not for nothing, when this happened, within the week, there was 3 of them. There was 3 wrong-way accidents.
Currently, the only preventative measure for wrong-way drivers are signs with flashing lights. Until something changes, traumatic cases like these will continue to take place in Connecticut.
I'm going after the state with, trying to do something about this.
From Madison Avenue in Madison, Connecticut, this is Max Stein from Daniel Hand High School reporting for Fox 61 Student News.
Car accidents are too tragic. How about books? Do you read, Killa?
Not really. This script is the first thing I've read in months.
Have you tried reading a book?
What's that?
Well, if you ever want to read a book, you can always read books at Sid's Bookstore. Let's take it to Matea, Aaron, and Ellie to learn about Sid's Bookstore.
Books to create someone's story. New chapters of hope, connection, and opportunity.
We wanted to give these kids a future because nobody else will give them anything.
In Madison, Connecticut, at Sid's Book Shack and Boutique, every book supports a bigger mission.
This incredible nonprofit organization was inspired by one young woman's journey to find her voice. Sydney, who lives with apraxia, a motor speech disorder, began using an iPad talker at a very young age to communicate with the world around her.
Sydney, my stepdaughter, is nonverbal. She's on the autism spectrum. She has an AAC device, which is an iPad mini with a speech program. Not everybody's able to afford them, or some schools don't let you take them home. You can only use them at school. So we provide them so that they can have them on their own and use them 24 hours a day whenever they need them.
SIDS quickly expanded into job training. Sydney is in the Guilford Transition Academy that helps people of all abilities after graduating high school.
We teach them how to do marketing, social media, scanning books, pricing books, listing books online. They now design their own t-shirts. We have a line of shirts and hats and apparel and all that fun stuff. With the kids that we now have that are in the transition program that are doing the job skills, these kids that you had no idea they had these abilities, it's like opening up a flower and they just have like insane amounts of ability.
The future for the small bookstore looks bright, looking to open up more locations to reach more kids in other districts.
From outside Sid's Book Shack in Madison, Connecticut, this is Matea Tebow reporting.
Well, Daniel Hand, that's all we have for JV Tiger Talk.
But don't worry, Varsity Tiger Talk will be back soon.
Thanks for watching.